Welcome back, guys. Today lecture we are going to discuss about resistance, insulator, dielectric, reluctance. There is a minor difference between all the terminologies that you are seeing there. What yesterday lecture, I must tell you that yesterday we have already covered the topic regarding your voltage, regarding your current. Before that we have already uploaded the video history of electricity. You can see all these videos by visiting the playlist of our channel. Today our lecture will be directly we will be focusing on resistance, insulator, and dielectric or reluctance. Okay, guys, not or reluctance but dielectric and reluctance. So guys, what is resistance? As we know that when suppose if we compare the wire with the hose of the water, suppose water is flowing like that, and voltage is force, and the current is water, and the hindrance that is that here the hindrance that is occurring, or the oppositions offered by this pipe, that is called resistance. Just see here, and this little girl is just pressing the pipe from here, from this point, and you can see the zooming view of this pipe, and from here you can see that this is something like a resistance in this pipe. What is flowing like it is a electric current, and resistance, and you can see that the pressing point, it is acting like a resistance of the pipe, or we can say that resistance of the wire. It may be internal resistance, it may be external resistance, it may be a within inside, means it may be a within itself a property of the material, or it may be a connected externally. Okay, guys. So resistance, it comes from the Latin word resistere, which means hold back, and late Latin resistantia, then French resistance, then English word resist, to stop, to oppose something, and resistance. Further it is explained in the form of resistance. Electrical resistor. A resistor is used to control the amount of current flowing in the circuit, and electrical components called resistors can be used to control the current. Okay, guys. So there are two types of resistors generally. One is your wire wound coil of fine wire resistors, and other one is your composition of carbon resistor. These resistors are generally used in a circuit, a wire wound, and what sometimes these carbon resistors with colored band are also used in circuit. Electrical resistance is the ratio of, we know that from Ohm's law, it is nothing but simply V upon I. Per unit ohm means per 1 volt of voltage and the 1 ampere of a current. If you want to see the history in depth, why the unit of the resistance is ohm, why the unit of the voltage is volt, and why the unit of current is ampere, you can visit our channel's playlist, and there you can see the video history of electricity. Okay, guys. Now resistance is the opposition. It is the opposition that an electrical device has to the flow of the electrical current. Okay, guys, all devices have some resistance, and a resistance is a device that has a particular resistance. The circuit symbol of the resistance, sometimes it is represented like that, and a resistor is represented like that. Then after that, I must tell you that what is the meaning of the color band of the resistor, what they indicates basically, if they are inserted in any circuit. So you should know that what different types of color, what they represent actually. So firstly, see this table. Suppose we have a resistor like that. Okay, guys, suppose we have a resistor like that with red band, black band, yellow band. So what you have to how you have to calculate the value, how you will know that what is the exact value of the resistance. Firstly, we will see this chart. First band indicates these digits these digits. Second band also indicates these digits. If the second band is orange, then we will write 3. If the first band is 2, we will write if the first band is red, we will write 2. And third band, if third band is yellow in the register, we will write 4. And your fourth column represents multiplier. We will multiply by, suppose fourth color in a register is violet, not violet, suppose suppose is a blue, so we will take 1 mega, 10 raised to power 6. We will multiply it by 10 raised to power 6. Then other we have a given tolerance. Okay guys, tolerance, and then after that temperature coefficient. Just see here, look at here. Suppose here we have a red first 2 band. Just see here, red means first band, first column 2, second column means 2, means 2 means 22 ohm. And third is black. Where is black? Black represents nothing, 0. And then after that we have a yellow. Yellow represents, where is yellow? Yellow represents which tolerance? Where the tolerance is, basically we have just see here 5% tolerance here. Just see here, we have a 5% tolerance. Okay guys, or it is a 5% tolerance. If we have not given any tolerance, the default value of the tolerance is taken as plus minus 20%. Okay guys, so to remember these in chronological order and in proper order, you have to remember this color like that: black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray. There is a one trick why that you can remember all these very easily, like that. B.B. Roy of Great Britain has very good wife. Again and again you can learn this line like that: B.B. Roy of Great Britain has very good wife, means black, brown, red, orange, yellow, like that. Okay guys, so you can write down these in vertical manner, and then after that you can write down from the counting 0 to 9, again 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 10 raised to power. Then you will be able to find the value of the resistor in exact or in a proper manner. But firstly, make sure that first band represents digit, second band also represents digits. You have to write digit as it is. Third band represents from last to first, you have to come like that. Last band represents tolerance, either it may be silver, gold, plus minus 5%, 20%, whatever. Then after the tolerance, there is a one band that is multiplier, like 10 raised to power 2, 10 raised to power 3, which colored that is given in the register. By seeing that color, you have to multiply the digits. Then before the multiplier, all are the digits bands that you have to write down like that, as same as it is. Like suppose this is a black, we have to write down, suppose the color of the black is first column represents the black represents 0, so we have to write down like that 0 0 0. Again in 5 maximum 4 band resistor are used, and highest the 6 band is given. Last band tolerance, then multiplier, then a digits like that. Okay guys, so this is for your knowledge purpose, and if we have a given resistors in the circuit, how we have to recognize that what kind of resistor it is. So next one is an insulator. What is resistance? Resistance opposes the flow of current. What is insulator? Insulator stop, it block the flow of current. Like you can see the overhead transmission line, insulator, phase conductor, damping device, which is used to damp the vibration. Just see here, the idea of an insulator comes from the Latin idea of insulatus, which means to make into an island. This gives rise to an idea of separation, which works for an idea of an insulator, which effectively blocks energy. If your house is built out of a good insulators, you might enjoy an island of warmth inside it, even in the dead of winter. From there, they have taken the idea so that they can enjoy the warm night, even there is a cold outside. So mostly the porcelain insulator are used like that. You can see in the picture that porcelain insulators are mostly used in the transmission distribution. Why they are used? Because their mechanical strength is very good, their electrical properties are very good, their mechanical properties are very good. Their dielectric strength is almost 4 to 10 kb per mm. 4 to 10 kilovolt per mm. There means very good electric strength, very good mechanical strength, and they are rich in alumina. Now, they are made up of 35% of feldspar, and 28% of china clay, 10% of wall clay, and 2% of talc. There is a minor difference between ceramic and porcelain, and both are formed from the clay. What in case of porcelain, the clay is more refined as compared to ceramic. Clay is more refined and fired at very high temperature, and both are formed from the china clay. We can say that 28% the china clay is used in it. If we search in Google what is the meaning of word porcelain in Hindi, and Google will tell us chini miti, china miti. Okay guys. And solid core post insulators, according to the different voltage capacities, temperatures, they are used in a circuit. And porcelain is a good is less hygroscopic, and good electrical and mechanical property, withstand with higher temperature. And like pin type insulator, there are various types of insulators like pin type, less than 11,000 volt, they are used less than 11 kV for distribution system. And then after that we have a suspension insulator from 11 kV to 765 kV. Transmission system strain insulator, greater than 33 kV, less than 33 kV. And distribution, then again post insulator, substation, stay insulator, mostly used in stay wire distribution system. So in further lecture, when we will be having a topics regarding the generation of electricity or transmission distribution of electricity, there I will tell you in depth what is distribution system and what is transmission system. Okay guys, now this lecture is directly this lecture deals with resistance insulator dielectrics. Now it comes to the dielectric. What do you mean by dielectric? Dielectric. Already I have told you that resistance opposes the flow of current, insulator blocks the flow of current, and the dielectric stores the electric charge. It is a very pure conductor of electricity. Very poor conductor of electricity. It do not conduct the electricity, but it store the charge. It polarized. There is polarization occurred in the dielectrics, and it store the charge. Insulator block the current, resistance oppose the current, and dielectric store the charge. You can see the two plates of the capacitor. Between the two plates of the capacitor, generally the dielectric material is used. Dielectric materials like ceramic, mica, glass, plastics, sometimes gases. Some gases are used, some liquids are used, vacuum, airs. It comes from the English word die and electric, across which electricity is transmitted without conduction. There is no conduction, what there is a storage of charge, and then after that polarization occur. Okay guys, you can see the dielectric material, and dielectric material you can see here guys, the dielectric material and capacitor plate you can see here, and polarization due to electric field. This is a polarization, plus minus. Dipole is there is a formation of dipole here, you can see clearly guys. Okay guys, this is a dielectric medium, complete dielectric medium between the two plates of the capacitor. Then after that what we have there is a two terminology here, permittivity and permeability. Okay guys, permittivity is nothing but simply a dielectric constant represented by K, where K is equal to epsilon upon epsilon naught, means permittivity of the material upon the permittivity of vacuum. It gives us the idea that how dielectric the material is. And permeability, it is related to your magnetic field mu1 mu naught, again permeability of the material upon permeability of the vacuum or free space. Permittivity, whenever the dielectric material is placed inside the electric field, how the electric field passes through the material, that is called permittivity. And permeability is the property of the material whenever it is placed inside the magnetic field, how it attracts the magnetic field lines. It deals with the magnetic field lines and it deals with the electric field lines. Then after that we have permittivity, it is also called electric constant. Permeability, already I have told you that interaction of a material in the presence of external electric field, and interaction of the material in the presence of external magnetic field. It deals with the electric field and it deals with the magnetic field. Then after that we have a last terminology, that is reluctance. It is directly related to your magnetic field. It deals with the magnetic field. means resistance, like same resistance, like resistance is in electric field and the reluctance is in the magnetic field. The measure of oppositions the magnetic circuit offers to the flux. The analog of resistance in the electric circuit, of course, symbol is resistance is represented by R, reluctance is also represented by R, mostly it is represented by S. Definition: reluctance is MMF, magnetic motive force, MMF upon flux phi, or we can say that MMF is nothing but simply ampere turn upon Beaver. Beaver is the unit of flux. And the word comes from the Latin reluctare, or to struggle against. There is always a struggle when a reluctance is present in a magnetic circuit, and in that you feel presence to do something, or in not agreeing right away, someone is going to be disappointed. Electric circuit and magnetic circuit, you can see the difference between electric circuit and magnetic circuit, then you will be able to understand that difference between resistance and reluctance. Electric field, there is a EMF. If we have a EMF in the bolts, and in the magnetic field EMF is in the electric field there is a electromotive force, but in the magnetic field, in the same terminology, there is a magnetic motive force in ampere turns. Here in the electric circuit we have a current, in the magnetic circuit similar to current we have a flux. Here in the electric circuit we have a resistance rho L upon A. In the magnetic circuit, similar to the resistance, we have a reluctance rho is equal to L A over mu, where mu is the permeability, already I have told you. In the electric circuit there is a conductivity, and in the magnetic circuit there is a permeability. In the electric circuit there is a conductance, here there is a permeance, reciprocal to resistance, reciprocal to reluctance. And in the electric circuit we have a current which is EMF upon resistance, or we can say BF on R. Flux, here magnetic motive force upon reluctance. Here we have a resistivity, and here we have a reluctivity. So guys, it is a simple comparison between the electrical circuit and magnetic circuit. Why that you understand, I hope you understand that what is difference between the resistance and the reluctance. Here you can see that resistance means which opposes the flow of current, insulator means which stop the flow of current, dielectric means which store the charge, which store the current, and then after that the dielectric material get polarized. And reluctance is related to magnetic field, and it opposes the flux, like resistance opposes the current in the electric circuit, flux opposes the reluctance opposes the flux in the magnetic circuit. Guys, I hope you got it, what I have said, what is difference between resistance, your insulator, your dielectrics, and your reluctance. Again I am saying you, resistance is nothing but simply which stop the flow of current, which oppose the flow of current. Insulator which stop the flow of current, dielectric which store the flow of current, and reluctance which opposes the flow of flux. It deals with the magnetic field. So guys, it was the lecture related to your insulator, resistance, and dielectric, reluctance. I hope you understood. So please do subscribe our channel and share and like our video. Thank you very much. Thank you.